So I'm just recording this basically to say, and I thought about this yesterday. I was watching a Nimitz pilot, his interview of his experience, and he's just letting the public know, whoever's watching his video, that we all need to work together, and this thing is coming. The whole thing with disclosure and UFOs and whatever these things are that are in the UFOs, and whatever's outside of the UFOs and affecting people and interacting with people. So if any of you have got any experience, anything to do with the phenomenon, like paranormal, alien, UFOs, spirits, whatever you believe you think it is, speak out to people. Don't go to the doctors. Maybe don't go to a counsellor or a therapist or a psychologist unless they are trained in that subject. So if they've, like a regression therapist, you've got psychologists that are trained in this field. So, because you don't want to come across a certain way. There's a stigma against it. Just like that there was a stigma with mental health. Even with mental health, there's still a little stigma, but people are opening up about it. They have been for years now, which is amazing. It's amazing. We're making big moves with that. But what we need to stop making moves with is with this phenomenon. Many people are lonely in this. It does sometimes isolate you, and it makes you feel like you're going stir crazy. It makes you question yourself. I've questioned myself a lot. I've when I see something and I'm with my fiance or friends and something happens, I'm trying not to react, because if I react, they're going to be like, is she okay? But yeah, whatever you do, just be careful who you speak to, what you say, but know that there's people out there, like, you're not limited to where you go, basically. I've reached out, like, I'm really, really lucky, because when I first started experiencing things, I jumped straight to UFO Twitter, and I've been there ever since. And the community's amazing. The people help. The people understand. The people are going through the same shite, basically. And it does change your life. So if you're questioning yourself, or you're freaked out, or you've got an experience that you just want to tell someone, but you've got no one else to tell, please come to me, or reach out to people that are like-minded, because they will understand. Yet, you will get the absolute cockheads, the absolute idiots that take the piss out of you. The ones that have even seen things themselves. I'm sure there's people out there that have seen things but are in denial and take the piss out of others and bash them down. That ain't on. And it's a very niche, it's a very taboo, crazy thing to talk about. It's not crazy, but you know what? You get what I'm saying, as I always say. But I know some days I feel so lonely, because people in my intimate life aren't directly experiencing it. Some of them are having experiences that they can't explain. For example, the synchronicities that you get. So the 111s, the 222s, the 333s. You're waking up at 5:55 a.m. People are getting constant tinnitus. Well, I'll say ear ringing, because I don't want to get people get it confused with tinnitus. And you've got people having their awakenings too, and waking up to this world, this, you know, I won't go into that, but, and I don't want to say the key word that triggers people to get mad when I say it, the Matrix. It's, you know, there's things going on that people don't realise, and so people do awaken to this at a certain time in their life, and I have. It's been going on for a long time. I've just only realised it last summer, so last August. And yeah, people are having these wake-ups, and it's making them feel crazy. I'm learning every single day. And I'm not learning alone, and I'm really grateful for that. I absolutely love the people that I speak to. I've got a great set of friends now, and it's going to keep building. I'm going to keep making friends, but I'm just glad that I've got a safe space to be in, because it's important. It's important for your mental health, for your sanity, and your credibility, I guess. And you've got people as backup. You know, it's not just you that's going through this. It's not just me. It's just so many people. Not everybody's going through it, but a lot of people. And I don't think it's fair for those ones to be left alone. So the message basically I'm saying is to just bloody reach out. Like, don't be scared. Do not be scared of people judging you. We have seen some weird things. I've not seen anything really bizarre yet, so I can't say crap, but I've got people I know personally that I've seen some weird things, and I've heard experiences, stories as well. On podcasts, on YouTube, everywhere, on Twitter. I'm really listening to them. And I think when things start happening like this, so, for example, the other morning, 2 mornings ago, I wake up with a bruise on my thigh, my upper thigh. And I've woken up with bruises before, but this bruise had 3 dots inside of it, and it didn't hurt. And it was a fresh bruise, and it's fading already. It wasn't, you know, it's just odd to wake up with something like that, to be shocked up in bed, to wake up at 3:33. Something's going on. I recorded my sleep for the first time last night. You know, when you record so you can hear the sounds of what's around you, and, you know, so there was two separate times in a 10-minute period, space of time, that there was a rumble, and it sounded like it was coming from outside. And so I tracked it on, tracking planes and everything, and there was nothing there. Now, I do need to track to see if there's any private planes that went over, but the only thing that could have been was a big ass plane. You know, for example, one that's going from, I don't know the routes for planes where they go, so please don't take the mick out of me, but London Heathrow to, I don't know, just another country. It sounded like one of those planes. Really big plane. Really big plane. I don't know what it was. And people have said to me, have you ever heard rumbling in the night? And I did actually shock awake. I think it was me anyway. It was either me or my fiance. One of us shocked awake when that rumble was happening. So, weird things are happening, and they're going to keep happening because I'm noticing it. I'm paying attention to it. But if you have these things happening, whatever it is, please reach out. Please don't be afraid. You've got to be your own person as well. You've got to be yourself. You've got to be authentic, because if you're not, you're just telling a lie, you're living a lie, and you're dampening on your own spirit. And not everyone will understand, so you just have to be selective in who you tell. But please do reach out for the love, what's that saying? For the love of God, that's it, whatever. It's just a saying, isn't it? For the love of God, please reach out. Don't be afraid. I've said it about 5 times. Don't be afraid. There's nothing wrong with the subject. It's very real. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because one day they'll realise it's happening to them. And then you'll be like, I told you so, mate. I told you so. But yeah, just reach out. Don't be afraid. It's a super interesting topic, and I love doing my research into it. I'm going to keep continuing. It's, as much as it can be freaky, I've had some weird things happen. But I'm going to continue because I just find this odd, creepy thing really exciting. And I've found my community. So, yeah. That's my video. Just wanted to get that message out, because I've had people reach out to me in the past where they said they've never told anyone, and they've just started to reach out to others and share their experiences, and they're actually improving and sharing more. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna drink my coffee. I absolutely need this. Have a beautiful Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is where you live. Have a fantastic day. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.